Right, this is a condenser for a flower cooler. So what happened was the bearing on the condenser fan are gone, and that shaft wiggles, and the blade hit the condenser fan. There's one damage there, one damage. Luckily, it didn't punch a hole in there. Otherwise, it would have shut off on the low pressure. So we're lucky on that part. From my supplier, it just forwarded to a phone. The person answers, she says, wrong number. I have a direct emergency number to a phone. The same thing, the same lady answered the phone. So I'm going to have a talk with my supplier on that. I'm going to try tomorrow morning, Sunday, and have a talk on Monday to see what's going on. We paid for them to come and open the door. So anyways, very hard unit to work on. I got here. There's no anti-short on those BX. All these pipes are just hanging on their own. All this is shipping strapped. So I'll put a fan back there and fan here, and I can feel a lot of heat back here. And this is my line coming off my liquid receiver, so I can touch it. So, and then compressor, it might do the trick. I don't know if it doesn't trip on internal overload on the compressor. We're just gonna run like this till Monday morning to like get the condenser fan, and just very hard unit to work on. There's a big drop down there, all stairs. The condenser fan goes here to the white pieces, like the potential relay goes to number 5 and number 4. 5 is a common one. Potential relay is there's a start capacitor, that's the black one, and the one, the aluminum one, that's the run capacitor. The first timer, no suction line accumulator. These units, they run on low superheat. I don't know why didn't they like when you order the unit like this, like especially like a flower cooler or a walk-in freezer, you have to have a suction line accumulator. Well, let me see how's the temperature here. Yeah, I can put my hand easily. I mean, it's like just lukewarm. So it might do the trick, I don't know. Just 2 fans and one behind the condenser fan. And the airflow is this way. The blowing towards me now. So as like I said, it doesn't trip on overload. Then I'll leave it like that. Just run it like that. All in all, really bad install. That's a big no right there. No anti-short. No side glass. So the refrigeration systems, it's a medium temp or low temp. One of the ways is to fill the unit is when you have to have a liquid receiver. Then you just want to solid column of liquid in the side glass. There's no side glass. There's no solenoid, so there's no pump down on this unit, which is it's a must for every refrigeration unit. That's really stupid. Whoever did this, this looks like just somebody just does air conditioning and install this. The whole purpose of solenoid is to pump it down, and so this is air defrost system. There's like I said, it's a medium temp, so it would be easier to defrost the coil, and also it would be easier on the compressor on the startup. If you don't have a solenoid, the compressor, you're gonna have a high amp draw at the beginning. Yeah, so really poor, very poor install. So we want to see if hopefully this doesn't trip on the internal overload. I mean, I can have my hand on it though, like the compressor is running. This is the discharge of the compressor. It's extremely hot too. So it's going to top of the condenser, coming back down to the liquid receiver, and even this one here, this is coming off my liquid receiver. I can put my hand on it, no problem. So let's hope it does the trick, and if it does, you got 8, 9, 10 grams worth of waters in the unit, and I'm just pissed at my supplier. Again, I'd be very willing to pay, but I'm just gonna have a talk with them on Monday morning. I'm gonna try them tomorrow morning, see if they answer, and see what happens. Yeah, it seems should be. I don't know. It's hard to say. I just have to wait though. But it seems we've been running for quite a while now. So temperature dropping. So see what happens. But if it trips on internal overload, definitely. Like I mean, it's not even. It's literally lukewarm. It's not hot or anything. So I might do the trick for next 24 hours, I guess, or what it is, 36 hours till Monday morning. This is 8. That's Saturday, and let's see what happens. Hopefully, we can save those swabbers that we got in the unit. But very, like I said, very poor install. There's so many things, and then also the low pressure switch. It should be a dual pressure switch. So when that condenser fan was gone, it would have tripped on. I would usually get them on a manual reset. So it doesn't stress out the compressor going on internal overload. But you just use looks like an old the unit this condensing the owner was telling me like they changed it a couple of years ago. The evaporator was really old. It's an R22, and then this is just a retrofit. Tecumseh compressor. So yeah, it seems it's running right now, right? Like I mean, I put my hand there. It's not even it's just like, very normal, It's the discharge coming off the liquid receiver. I have my hand on it, and this compressor been running for last 5-6 minutes that I started the video. So let's see what happens. I don't know. That's hard to say. As long as it doesn't trip on the internal overload. Otherwise, if it trips on internal overload, we can't do much now. I just have to wait till morning to see if I can get hold of my supplier. I'm really pissed that like we paid them a couple $100 to come and open the door. That they should it's kind of a big supplier, so I definitely gonna have a talk with one of the managers I know. They're gonna have a talk with him, and they should have somebody always on duty, like 24/7 after hours. That person gets paid. Like that $200 goes straight to his pocket. All he has to do is just drive, and open the door, and then that's it. It'll be done. But anyways, that's for that. But it seems it's doing the trick for now, because like I said, this is barely warm. Like it's if anything, I think I'm pulling in more CFM over that coil right now. Luckily, we didn't punch a hole in the condenser coil. And all right. So that's the old plate. Okay, all right. Gotta see what's going on. All right, chop.